This is a quick play Qingyi everything guide. I'll go over her attacks and skills first, then her core passive, an easy combo to use with her, a quick build guide, and some good teams to use with Qingyi. Her basic attack is a 4-piece combo. On the third attack, when she goes Super Saiyan, you can keep pressing basic attack and she just won't stop. When you finally decide to stop for whatever reason, she will do an enhanced 4th attack. She has a voltage meter that charges up when you use skills. When it turns golden, her pole turns golden, and you can hold it for a golden attack. Try not to release it too early. This is a huge factor for her core passive that we'll get to later on. When her EX special is ready, you can press it for a sick upper pole cut, or you can hold it for even more upper pole cuts, which is what I recommend. Just remember, if it's not EX special ready, it's just special and doesn't really do much. Her perfect dodge is a good old wham slam. If you use defensive assist, you can follow it up with a basic attack resulting in an AoE electrical fire pit. Her chain attack is an AoE attack that increases in damage with subjugation stacks, which we'll get to in a second. And her ult is a massive nuke that you'll probably never use in order to save for your main DPS unless you're a psycho running Qingyi as a main DPS, and in that case DM me on Twitter or Discord, we need to talk. Her core passive is a wall of text, but I'm going to simplify it for the sake of everyone. Qingyi can apply stacks with subjugation. She can apply a max of 20 stacks. Each stack increases the enemy's stun damage multiplier. So basically she applies a 30% to 60% stun damage multiplier to enemies, and the stun damage multiplier is reset when they are finished being stunned. If you don't know anything about stun damage multipliers, just know that it plays a massive part in your overall total damage output during battle. And don't worry, it's pretty easy to apply stacks. Remember the golden pole attack? A full golden pole attack will apply 10 stacks of subjugation, and if they are normal or elite enemies, it is doubled to 20 stacks. So yeah, one full golden pole attack against normal and elite enemies already applies max stacks. If for some reason you need to dodge during your last big strike, as long as you trigger a perfect dodge during this last strike, it will instantly apply 10 stacks and 20 stacks against normal and elite mobs. And remember her AoE chain attack that scales with subjugation stacks? It increases by 3% for every stack, so basically 60%. For a quick easy combo, just go to your basic attack 3, spam your headbanging Super Saiyan, dodge and parry when needed, use your EX special when it's available, and when your voltage bar is golden, just hold basic attack to strike the enemy and get your subjugation stacks. Chain attack off into your DPS and deal massive damage. Now for a quick build. For W engines, the best overall is her signature Ice J Teapot engine. Its engine ability applies even more impact percentage, and it can increase your team's damage by 20 to 32%. The Restrained is another really good impact engine, and its ability increases damage in days from basic attacks. Hellfire Gears is also a good impact engine option. When you use your EX special, your impact is increased. Other viable options are 6-shooter, Steam Oven, Precious Fossilized Core, and Damara Battery Mark II. For disk drives, the best overall is a 4-piece Shockstar Disco with 2-piece Swing Jazz. For the main stats, slots 1 through 3 are always these fixed main stats. Slot 4 you want crit rate or crit damage. Slot 5 take electric damage bonus, and slot 6 you want impact. If you have trouble staying alive, you could go a defensive option with slot 4 HP percentage or defense percentage, slot 5 HP percentage or defense percentage, and slot 6 impact. For substats on all disk drives, you want crit rate followed by crit damage, attack percentage, penetration, and flat attack. Anomaly proficiency is okay as well for shock teams. If you're going more defense, you can use HP percentage, defense percentage, flat HP, and flat defense, and anomaly proficiency if needed. For your skills, level up your core passive first, then your basic attack. You're going to be using this a lot. EX special and dodge next, followed by ultimate chain attack and assist. For the best teams, Qingyi is going to do extremely well with Zhuan and Nicole. There's just so much synergy with buffs and debuffs between them that I think they're going to definitely take the #1 spot in the Xiu defense team rankings, pushing Ellen, Lycon, and Sukaku to #2. Another good team is the full shock team, pairing Qingyi with Anton and Rina, and I don't know much about the double anomaly shock team, but I'm hearing Qingyi, Grace, and Rina are doing pretty well in China. If you have a team with Ambi, seriously consider looking at Qingyi as an upgrade. And lastly, keep an eye out for Jane Doe and Seth. They might just have some insane synergy with Qingyi when they are released. And if you don't already know, I have an updated Zenless Zone Zero playlist with quick builds for every Zenless Zone Zero agent, so make sure to check that out for other agents. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments section and what team you're going to be running with Qingyi. Feel free to join me on Discord and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys later.